Hey, what's happening, you bad motherfucker? It's Thursday, April the 4th, 15th. This is another fun episode of the Record of the Week. I love you motherfuckers on Patreon. You're soldiers to the end, you understand me? Well, I'm running out of albums. I got a couple on hold. I got a couple coming in. I got a couple Wu-Tangs and shit like that I wanted to turn you on to. But before we could go any further, I was thinking about this album the other day. I was watching Led Zeppelin Behind the Music, and they were talking about their albums and how they came up. And it's so funny how we want to, like, I never even listened to Coda. I never put on a bunch of shit. I'm one of those idiots. You just don't know what I'm going to put on. You know, when it came to Black Sabbath, they did the first 6 albums, which I love. I got no beef with fucking, I love Sabotage. I love Volume 4. I love Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I like fucking Paranoid. I like Master Reality. And I like fucking the first one, Black Sabbath self-titled. You know, you had Technical Ecstasy, and you had fucking Never Say Die. For some reason, I'm thinking of the album Physical Graffiti. That's Led Zeppelin. But anyway, it don't matter. I don't know how old I was. I'm not a big greatest hits guy, you know. I always felt that greatest hits album was like a shortcut for people. You know, it's like they buy the greatest hits, they listen to their hot songs, and then they go to concert and sing and, you know, put their phone up with their lighters and shit. I'm a student of the fucking game, so I like the album because you get the whole story and what they were thinking at that chunk. That's how I look at it. I look at every album as a comedy special. Okay, that's how you have to look at them pretty much, you know, and what they brought to the table. I have a couple greatest hits albums in there. Maybe somebody gave them to me. As you can tell, this one's gone through the fucking cleaners here. This is Black Sabbath's 6th album. And like I said, it covers everything on the first 6 albums. Now, you would say to me, Joey, do you really like this album? I think this album is a fucking masterpiece. You know, I like Volume 4's Tomorrow's Dream. That's on right now. I like Changes. I like Sweetly. Lee hasn't gone through Changes. You went through Changes when he was here last time. Children of the Grave, another Master Reality. Sabbath Bloody, I like how they borrowed Am I Going Insane from Sabotage, you know. This is a great album. I don't know if you guys know anything about Black Sabbath. I don't know if you like Black Sabbath. I don't know if you want to like Black Sabbath. I like Black Sabbath. I think that they're a great band. I think as a guitarist, Tony Iommi is fucking tremendous. I really do. I hear shit sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, people have always, you know, and, you know, he's got that missing fingertip or whatever. And this is just great music. This is a great little album to party with, and, you know, this is as good as it fucking gets, man. I love this album. I love the cover with the chick stabbing herself, and, you know, it just looks great. It's just a cool album. I remember what caught my was the name. The name, I was like, what? We sold our soul for rock and roll. Wait a second, if you sold your soul, I gotta give you a benefit of the fucking doubt. By that time, I was already into Sabbath, and I knew what they were about, so it's not like they were selling me on it. I never wanted to buy this album, but it's still, today, one of my favorite albums to look at, listen to, touch, feel. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's just something to this album. So this is why this week I made it my album of the week, just because, yeah, the music's there. Fucking fairies wear boots. Are you fucking kidding me? And even like Paranoid. Like, if you bought this and you got fairies wear boots, listen, the best song on Paranoid is that one song about La Babanya. So, yeah, I appreciate that you buy this and you get fairies wear boots and War Pigs and Paranoid, but you're missing the main 2 or 3 songs. Electric Funeral. I think Electric Funeral's on here too, so I fucked up on that one. You got like Iron Man. Listen, I want to hear Iron Man like I want to get fucking hit in the head with a hammer. I am Iron Man. When somebody tells you they like that song, you're like, good to know. Pew! If you're impressed with Iron Man, come on, guys. You know, but they're staples. It's like Def Leppard, rock till you drop. You know what I'm saying? You listen to that, you're like, Jesus Christ. Have you heard Def Leppard's new album? Don't. Oh my God, they're so bad. You know, those, I'm sorry, I'm holding this thing like I'm selling it to like I'm selling it to Good Humor, you know. These old bands, I think they're out of it. I think they're out of their juice. Guys, it takes a lot to write. And I think once you shoot your load, I think that Slash, I don't think I listen to Guns N' Roses, what they're trying to put together. They should just get Yoko Ono and end it. You know what I'm saying? Just get Yoko to come over on the tour and end it. You got to write some songs, guys. You know, it's like anything else. Something's had to happen. Axl made another 20 million. Nothing fucking happened. You know? I mean, so you look at this shit and you figure they outwrote themselves. The material is just, they can't come up with it anymore. But anyway, what are we talking about politics for? This is the album of the fucking week. And the album of the week this week is fucking We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll. That's as cool as it fucking gets in my world. I don't know if they sold their soul. I don't give a fuck. I just think it's a great, cool album. So this week's album of the week, I wanted to bring it back to rock a little bit.